What's up, freaky motherfuckers? It's a Forgive My Foul Mouth motherfucking Friday. It's another episode of Lotek Health. Let ourselves translate expert knowledge. It's your host, Brad, better than bidet Burns. I hope you bought one because the stock is getting slim. What the fuck we need so much toilet paper? That's the first question I gotta ask today. I hope you're all doing well. This shit is freaking a lot of people out, especially in this major hospital. But even with this scare that should sharpen us all in our skills and really focus why we do to prevent it, you get presented with more and more evidence as to why this fucking thing happened and is happening in the first place. Because y'all are nasty. I love you, all of you, but for the most part, people are fucking nasty. We don't wash our hands well or often. We don't respect that threshold rule, that magical threshold routine. Foam in, foam out, foam while you're in the fucking room. And people are giving shit here and there because they say it's airborne, it doesn't matter. Since fucking when does it not matter that you wash your hands? Coronavirus is wrapped in an envelope. It's an RNA replicating little shit machine, and you can disinfect it and destroy it. Maybe this one's airborne and you can't get rid of that, but I swear to God, washing your hands is gonna fucking help. It's gonna help. It works. Antiseptics was the best creation in mankind, but the problem, you gotta make them use it. We nurses are around because doctors, for some reason, didn't see the importance of washing their hands between pronouncing a dead person and delivering a new baby. I don't fucking wash my hands. You see what I'm wearing? I'm a doctor. Anyways, this is Forgive My Foul Mouth Friday. So I said I'm going to be a little foul. And it's a casual Friday. It's so fucking casual. Stay home from work. It's so casual. Why don't you just stay at home and don't put pants on? I don't know. Put pants on. Doesn't fucking matter. But another reason we are, I won't say deserving, but obviously suffering through this fiasco. It's not a crisis. That's a two-pronged decision. It's a catastrophe. This shit is exposing. We don't wash our hands well. We touch our faces constantly. It's like, oh, I'm so sad. This made me so... You're just touching your orifices with your little bug bags that you experience the world with, like a fucking child. That's what children do. You know what they do when they see something they like? They put it in their hand and they put it in their mouth. We gotta teach them not to do that. Once you learn it, you should remember it. Maybe. You need dragons like this to fucking remind you. It's awful. And a big reason why this respiratory virus is wreaking such havoc. Not an expert on pulmonology specifically, but I can guarantee the majority of you are either holding your breath in stress or just titling the minimal amount of respiration you need to stay alive. If you were taking deep breaths, if you were like me, motherfucking, doing Hindu squats every day, doing at least 100, which is a Hindu squat is where you are standing and then you squat down while breathing out and breathe in while standing up. It's the opposite of normal heavy back squats where you press and push your breath out at the same time to try to focus that energy. This opposite breathing helps strengthen your lungs and your diaphragm in a way that might help you fight off any respiratory infection. The bags of air are very important in our body. And a few more things why this is fucking us up and this nasty ass virus is just bending us straight over. We're not prepared for true health care. Health, how well we heal when something happens. We're not ready for that. We've been dealing with a lot of illness care, a lot of sick care where patients are chronically ill and we're just like medically managing it. We don't entirely expect them to get well, as in get rid of their heart failure, get rid of their diabetes, or cure their kidney disease. We don't expect it. There's destruction. We're managing a little bit of a house fire. we're keeping it in their house. It's not infecting other people. And we're definitely not going to be able to put the fire all the way out. Why? Because you're inside there smoking your cigarette still. You're fucking lighting shit on fire in your house. Telling you, please, your garbage disposals, your kidneys of your body are breaking down. Don't eat a lot of salt. Don't overdrink water at this point because you're going to drown your lungs. And they get the nerve to look at us and say, you didn't say anything about salt. You said I should cut back on my sodium. Big F. Big oof. No, big oof. You motherfuckers in Florida, you don't listen. Florida, Bourbon Street, Las Vegas, you motherfuckers, I get it. You're ingenious, and your ingenuity is going to remind you that you're invincible, and you're going to go get your spring break. But this is a time to stay the fuck away from people. Please, keep your hands to yourself. We were also taught that as little kids. But you got all these people playing tug of war, Florida. That's a fucking great little meme you're a part of now. Idiots. Idiots, I tell you. It's killing me. I love you to death, and that's the problem. I'm gonna have to. Another issue, not here yet, but it is. I was expecting 6 to 8 months. It's gonna be fucking 18 months. Is we didn't come hard and fast on this. We're stretching it out and rolling out a long, sufferable path. We're gonna stop early. We're gonna not take it as seriously. We're gonna tire out with our hand washing and our vigilance, because we're just soft, fleshy bags. We're generations removed from people who actually had turmoil and had to fight for true survival. We're just getting fucking one-click shopping and scraping toilet paper off of the shelves into our baskets, acting like we're doing something. You gotta fucking wash your hands and take deep, deep breaths that are hard. It's hard to fucking do. Push that diaphragm out and take deep breaths. It's not easy to do that, not on a regular basis. Nobody likes to do hard things. Unfortunately, good news, fortunately, not everyone will suffer, but many will. So I'm imploring you, please do the right thing. Wash your hands, cover your mouth, stay home when you're sick. Don't stay away from touching men. Don't touch men, as in mouth, ears, or mouth, eyes, and nose. Fucking keep away from your ears, too. Why not? Couldn't only help you. Now, these are tall orders. It's important to have positivity. Fucking yeah. Fucking A. Positivity. So I'll leave you with one thing that really made me happy. A patient got well. This is many months ago. He was a patient who came in for a burn. He actually coded in the OR, which means his heart stopped and he had to receive some epinephrine. He went into pulseless electrical activity, which is where your heart's beating, but it's not, it's more convulsing. It's making all the right motions, but they're not getting out to your wrists or your neck. So your body's not getting perfused. So it's technically a cardiac arrest. Restart his heart. He loses 38 days of his life, as in he doesn't remember what happened for 38 days. I get that question a lot from people outside of healthcare. What happens to the patients who come back? Do they tell you about the bright light and the heaven and talking to their relatives? Sometimes they tell me cool stuff. This guy, blank, nothingness, 38 days. And when he came to, which is fucking awesome, he started off saying kind of strange things, getting his orientation straight as where he is, what's going on. I would say hi to him. I'd recognize him and wave at him from the door when I didn't have him as my patient. And he said to the nurse one day, "That boy out there keeps acting like he knows me." He didn't remember that I knew him. He eventually told me about being this master egg washer. Apparently you have to wash eggs in bleach 3 times and then water 3 times if you've harvested them, collected them from hens you own. And he's the only person in this county who was doing it correctly. He talked to the health commissioner and they said, "Listen, you're the only one who's been doing it right. 3 bleach, 3 wash, and a clean washcloth afterwards." And he was a fucking egg whisperer. He told me one time, okay, for those who don't know, laying hens lay every 26 hours. They lay almost every day. But it's not known. They don't make a sound. They don't beep. They don't have this ding dong readiness symbol or semblance or symptom. He tells me he had a habit of just reaching in between their legs and catching that egg through their vent just as it was ready. So we can all do this. We can all remember to remember what we know. We can all remember what synchronicity is. We can move away from fear and fouling. We just sit there, do nothing, freeze, act dumb. You're not dumb. Wash your hands. You know what to do. It's a matter of doing it. It's a matter of reaching to your community and reminding yourself, remembering that you are a cell. You are a human comprised of cells that work together to keep you alive. And you as a human are a cell in a humanity that works together to keep each other alive. So forgive my foul mouth Friday, but you fucking got this. Fucking A. See you guys next week.